Okay, so, anyway. Match 2, Kissa Mies, Fast Boys versus Sai's Little Ponies. Again, okay, let's have a look what we've got here. We have 1, 2, 3, 9 lashers, all the same. It's 9 lashers with harpoon MRMs and ion torpedo racks. I think we know what's going to happen here. Light needlers, light assault guns, and light machine guns. So some point defense as well. But basically, it's going to be harpoon spam. Basically, take their shields down and harpoon them down. That's going to be the game plan, I suspect, from lashers. And I think that's a game plan that the AI can execute quite well. The AI is well used to doing harpoon spam when flux is up. On the enemy team, on Sai's team, we have 2 Nanzong with salamander MRMs, a heavy molder and a hypervelocity driver, so quite balanced here. With accelerated ammo feeder, the damage could be good. Also augmented engines for speed. And then we have ion assault destroyers, 2 of them, with the standard trip hammer at the front, with an ion beam, 2 railguns, and 2 PD lasers. I don't think 2 PD lasers are going to be enough. I'll be honest with you, I don't think 2 PD lasers are going to be enough. But we shall see. Anyway, match 2, game 1, let's go. Well, deployment? Okay, what's the actual point score? Kissa Mies is 100 short of the cap, whereas Sai's just under 4,000 under the cap. Let's see how this goes. I think the thing is that the Chanzis can definitely like just delete the lashers if they get good shots in. They need to keep the ranges up and get the good shots in. But the problem is here, if flux goes down, if they get fluxed, they're in serious trouble. Ooh, see, a lash has already got done. That probably was a good trip hammer hit, but this is it, see? This is the problem right here. Yep. Yeah, the harpoon spam. Here comes incoming harpoon spam. Oh, no. There we go. And yeah, if you get fluxed out, the harpoons will just come in and wreck you. Wow, that's kind of crazy. Again, I think a prevailing theme is if you have more things, you just dilute the enemy firepower a lot. The AI isn't good at focus firing. Come on, get us something. Oh no, why did you miss them? What did you miss? Those trip hammer misses are going to be costly. Those trip hammer misses are going to be costly. You gotta focus on the kiting. Once they're out of harpoons, they're pretty much done. It's gonna be difficult for the Chanzi, but the Chanzi can do it. The Chanzi needs to survive. It needs to weather the storm. It needs to weather the storm. But it's too much kinetic damage. There's too much kinetic damage. Even without the ion torpedoes, there's too much kinetics. Oh, there you go. It was a good fight. It was a good fight. But I think the AI just can't quite focus fire enough. They did some damage to some of the lashers, but they just can't focus fire enough, which is a bit of a shame. But it was a good fight. It was definitely more of a fight than the previous battle. Mainly because what would have happened had the lashers had sabos? What would have happened if the lashers had sabos? That was kind of crazy. Yeah, you can't weather the needler, that's true. You can weather the harpoons, you can't weather the needler. Needler will never end. Oh, that was crazy. So, yeah, round 1 goes to Kissa Mies and the fast boys. Not the fastest boys we've had today, but they're quite fast boys. And now we have match 2 from the Tiandong's perspective. From the Chanzis and the Nanzongs. Missiles are gone, only our faith remains. Yeah, but your faith is based on needlers. Your faith is based on needlers. Yeah, I think this is going to end up going quite quickly. We've only been at it for 15 minutes and already like 3 matches in. Oh, anyway, match 2, game 2. Let's go. Deus Vult indeed. They didn't deploy everything. They didn't deploy everything. Okay, whoa, hold the phone. Okay, whoa, they didn't deploy the ship. Now what happens? They didn't deploy all the ships, guys. I'm genuinely unsure how to progress right now. They didn't deploy all their ships. This is going to be a steamroll. It wasn't great beforehand, but they didn't deploy all their ships. Oh. I know that Tartiflet apparently changed the AI to sometimes not do that. But what, do we restart the fight, or... Yeah, if it doesn't deploy, restart. That's about right. Like, if they need to deploy everything, or it's not a fair fight, guys. Just because the AI is a bit stupid, the AI doesn't need any additional help. Oh, apparently it's a bug. Okay, fair enough. Let's do this again. Match 2, game 2. Deploy everything? Okay. You deployed everything. Well done. The Side 20 warrior is going to be a bit late to the fight, but let's see how this goes. So yeah, the double railgun, ion beam, and the trip hammer. Like technically, like the Chanzis could start like really wrecking Lashers, but last match there was so many trip hammer misses it really didn't work out. Yeah, see? Yeah, go on. See? There you go. Good. Finally a kill. Finally a kill. That's what a Chanzi can do. That's what a Chanzi can do. Oh, whoa. Oh, it begins. This is looking much better. They're not ganging up. They're going solo. This is gonna be... They're going solo? Okay, whoa, hold out. You're taking some damage. Let's see how this goes out. Okay. But this is much, much better. The Lashers haven't focus fired. The Nanzongs are doing some nice protection work. They've split up nicely. They've gone one each, and they're kind of working as good backup and soaking some of the damage and some of the fire. Letting the Chanzi vent, which is very important. Because, you know, that thing's out of ion torpedoes now, so they're out of ion torpedoes, and they're out of harpoons. Oh! And the ion beam means stop still. Oh! There you go! Wow, this might be a 1-to-1? We might go for game 3? Okay, you're kind of all by your lonesome over there, so I'm gonna swap back to you. You've taken a bit of armor damage, but no hull damage so far. And you're pretty much out of iron torpedoes. Oh! Spoke too soon. Oh! That's valuable. That was valuable. That was valuable. It died, but it managed to mitigate pretty much the entirety of that iron torpedo. That was valuable. That was very valuable. Sadly, you're kind of facing the wrong way there, buddy. You need to turn around now. What's happening to the other one? But this is good. This is much, much better. Yeah, that Nanzong, like, probably MVP of this fight, just because it managed to save. It managed to save it. Do we know, actually, as an apropos of nothing, if me watching aside changes anything from the AI's perspective? So sometimes I often feel that maybe watching a team makes it do better. Is that just my own confirmation bias? Another Lasher's down. Okay, you still got full ion torpedo loadout, so you're still a threat. Here it comes. Ooh, 3 of them. Didn't go down, though. This is very important. Oh, no. Oh, harsh. Nowhere near over. Nowhere near over. This is going to be much closer. Much closer. Tiandong can still do this. This is a good fight. This is a good fight that Tiandong can still pull through. You need to be able to turn faster because you need to bring your trip hammer to bear. Much better. Much better. Probably a... Ooh. No! Finish it off! Ah. Oh. I'm not sure now. This is gonna be rich. This is gonna be trickier. This is gonna be trickier. I think because they haven't got the missiles, they're basically they've changed their strategy now. They haven't got missiles to worry about. That said, you can still get still get deleted. The lack of armor. Hang on. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Let's see. Okay, you've got armor on pretty much the back left. So you really can't armor tank at the front. So, and the harpoon. Well shot harpoon. Close. Very, very close. But the lashes take it. But they were bled. They took the damage. They did not come out of this at once, and that definitely showed that Tiandong had potential. It was more of an unlucky thing, the second fight, than it was the first. Much, much better. This goes to Kissa's fast boys, but definitely not as clear-cut as the first battle. Definitely not as clear-cut. A much better match. This is what we want. This is what we want. I was kind of wanting to see what would happen. I kind of wanted to see the 1v1. That could have gone the distance. That could have done the distance. The lashes didn't gang up as better, and the Chanzis did proper deleting. That was good. That Nanzong sacrifice as well. That was an amazing... Like, that Nanzong, I can't remember which it was, but that was MVP. That was godly. Whoa. I'm hyped now. That was actually good. And next we have... oh yes, our very own FallenShogun and his back alley raiders versus Aura Knight and the Knights of Aura.